Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you a first impressions and review of the whole new Kat Von D Locket line. So I got the Locket. I think she repackaged this. I don't think this is totally new, but maybe it's a new formulation. This is the Locket foundation. It's supposedly a 24-hour wear foundation, which is super exciting. There's also the Locket concealer cream and the Locket setting powder, which I'm very excited to try this new setting powder. I've heard really good things about it. I got all three at Sephora. The shade of the foundation is medium 54 and the shade for the concealer is medium 27. I don't know why they didn't try to name the foundations with the concealer like the exact same thing. I think they have more concealers than foundations. This is what I took and I hope it's going to work out. So I love that this foundation comes with a pump and you can actually see the product inside, which is going to tell you if you're running low or not. It comes with a standard 1 fluid ounce. It's full coverage, 24-hour wear. It's transfer resistant. It gives you a matte finish. It's fragrance free and oil free. So this on theory sounds like a perfect foundation. This is exactly what I'm looking for in a foundation usually. I like full coverage, I like long wearing, I like it to be oil free and fragrance free. I hate it when my foundation smells like something. And it comes with a really nice, oh, this is to cover up the pump. Oh, that's really good so your product doesn't oxidize as fast. So the concealer is 24-hour wear, it's crease proof, it's full coverage, and it's hydrating. Which is weird because usually when something is crease proof and long wearing, it would be hydrating and it's going to be a bit more drying. So this is really good if it works. This is 0.22 ounce, which is pretty standard, and that's it. I really like Kat Von D packaging. It's really nice. As for the translucent powder, it's translucent. It says weightless is more, set, perfect, matte, soft finish. So I wonder if this is going to give you a white cast maybe. This is what I look for in a setting powder. I want it to be really flawless. So as per usual, I'll be applying the foundation with a brush on half of my face and with a beauty blender on the other half. I'm also going to try to apply the foundation with a beauty blender and with a concealer brush. She also launched a couple of new brushes that look really good, but I didn't want to spend the extra money on the brushes because honestly, the foundation brush was about $42, same for the powder brush, $42, and the concealer brush was $30. So that, you know, it adds up pretty quickly, so I didn't want to spend the money on that, but they look like really good brushes. So I'm going to try with my own brushes to see how it goes. So half of my face is done with the brush. This is the Morphe G6, and as you can see, the coverage is really good. It's super full coverage. You just need a little goes a long way. You do need to work fast, however, because it's a foundation that gets tacky and it sets pretty fast, so you just have to work fast. But I did not put much at all whatsoever, and this is the finish that you get. It's really, I feel like this is going to dry down to a matte, but not too matte. Like, it doesn't feel tight on my skin whatsoever. So I'll just apply the rest of my face with a beauty blender. Alright, so this half of my face with the beauty blender was so fast. You really just need a little and it goes such a long way. Like, I actually applied too much foundation on the back of my hand, so I feel like I'm going to bring it down to my neck. A little goes a long way. It applies really nicely both with the beauty blender and I feel like it's even faster with the beauty blender, but the coverage is really good. It sets quickly. The finish is beautiful. It doesn't feel tight on the skin. So let's try with the concealer now. So this is definitely a high coverage concealer. It's creamy, it blends well, it's a bit thicker than, right now I really like the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline and the Naked Concealer from Urban Decay. This is definitely thicker. It's very high coverage. It feels a bit heavier. I feel like this is gonna freeze honestly, so I'm gonna powder it right away. So this powder gives a really soft and silky finish. It looks very smooth. So I like it so far. I hope it's not going to crease, so I'm going to keep going with this side with the beauty blender. Alright, so I feel like I like the application of the concealer with a brush better than a beauty blender, which is weird because I'm a die-hard fan for beauty blenders for makeup application, but I feel like this is such a thick concealer that you actually need a brush to blend it out. For some reason, it's really, really thick, so blending it out with the beauty blender is a bit more difficult, but it's a question of preference. It looks the exact same thing right now, both sides, after I set it with powder, but it's just a question of how you personally like to apply it. I'm just gonna go ahead and set the middle of my face with some powder. But I feel like these shades are good for me. After I bronze and I apply some blush, I think it's gonna look pretty good. Okay, so I finished my makeup and I applied some setting spray, and this is what it looks like. It feels so good. It looks really, really good according to me. It looks super, super flawless, especially around the eyes here. It looks so smooth. Wow. So I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna try to wear it for 12 hours. Don't quote me on it. I'm gonna try. It's currently 9:44 a.m. So I'll keep you updated throughout the day, but so far so good. I really, really like it. So I'll check back with you in a few hours. Okay, so it is now 4 p.m. so I've had this foundation on for what, 6 hours? I would think, and this is what it looks like. I think it looks really good. I've been outside, I've been doing stuff, and I really like how the finish is not like super matte and it's not super glowy. The foundation is holding on really well. It feels nice on the skin. I don't feel overly greasy. I don't feel overly sticky or anything, so good news. I'm not excessively shiny, which is good. I normally, no matter what, blot at least once throughout the day, but I think this looks like really, really good. I think this looks very natural. It doesn't look too cakey. It doesn't look too powdery either, and it's not tugging on the skin. If you zoom in a bit, actually you can see that the foundation is starting to break up a bit around my nose and around here, but I think it's because I've been eating. I did eat, so I don't know if this is gonna, like, everywhere else looks good, but it's just around the mouth area. It's just around the mouth area because I've been eating, so I'll still wear it for a couple of hours and see how it goes, but everywhere else is okay. So far so good. I'll check back with you in a few hours. Okay, so it is currently 7:20 p.m. and this is what the foundation looks like. So I've had it down for 7, 8, no, maybe 9 hours now, and this is what it looks like. I'm getting a bit shiny, but nothing over the top. It still feels really comfortable on the skin. I still feel like I'm not looking overly greasy. I don't know if it's just me. I feel like it just looks like skin at the end of a day. Of course you're gonna oil, but it doesn't look like overly greasy chicken. So this foundation also says that it's transfer proof, so I don't know what that means, but let me just, like, it comes off, but like not, if like it's not completely transfer. Of course it's not gonna be like super transfer proof, like it's a liquid foundation, right? But it's not that bad at all. Like, it's not coming completely off when you just touch your face with something. It's not that bad. So I'm gonna keep it on for another 2 hours or so, just to try to do a 12-hour wear, or close to a 12-hour wear. But so far so good. I still really enjoy it. Let's see if it's what it looks like from close. Well, see, it's not too much broken up around here. Like, it's really not that bad. So it's a pretty long wearing foundation. I think it's a matte finish, but throughout the day it gets to a natural finish, which is really nice. So I'll wear it for a bit more and I'll do a final check-in soon. Hello, so it's currently past 9 p.m. and I'm ready to take my makeup off. I just want to do some face masks and hanging out on the couch. So this is my final check-in. I've had this for a total of, I think, 11 hours if I'm not mistaken. So it's pretty close to the 12 hours that I was aiming for. It's just now I want to take it off. So overall, I think it held really, really well. Let me zoom in a bit. So I think it held really well through food and through eating and drinking and everything. I think this is really good. It holds well. It feels good on the skin. It's not too dry. It's not too oily. It's not slippery. It doesn't break down a lot. This is pretty decent. I would not suggest that you wear it 24 hours. Even when a foundation claims to be a 24-hour wear, I still think that you should take it off and let your skin breathe. Even 11 hours I think is overdoing it for me. But overall, this was a very good test. I really enjoy this foundation. I think it would be good for all skin types, honestly. I even think that dry skin could be using this foundation because it doesn't feel drying on the skin whatsoever, but it's really a semi-matte finish, and it's super long wearing. So I really enjoy it. The concealer feels super nice. It's still very silky under the eyes, and it's not creasing much under the eye, so very good foundation. I love the powder. I really like the consistency of the powder. It's a satiny finish, and overall, big thumbs up to this foundation. I really enjoy it. Oh, if you have any foundations that you would like me to try out, please leave your comments below, and I always love to try new foundations. So I hope you enjoy this video review. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!